Hey, it's Peter Morley, your patient advocate. I'm so happy to be back here. My first meeting in DC and my first meeting with Angelica. We're so honored to be here today with Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky of Illinois 9th District. And she's going to talk to you a little bit about insulin.
You know, insulin has been around for 100 years. And the person that invented, if you will, insulin, he was asked, so what about the patent? And he said, I'm going to charge $1 because this should be a gift to the world. The fact that diabetes, where we have over 1 million people just in the state of Illinois that have diabetes, would be then available to the American people. Well, that was then, and this is now. Now that some of the big pharma companies have a hold of the patent on insulin, we have seen a deadly growth in the cost. When I say deadly, I mean because people have literally died.
Right.
You know, we have the names of various people who have died. One that I remember the most is a student. You know, when we passed, we said that kids up until the age of 26 would be able to stay on their parents' policies. Right. That was the law of the land. So a young man who made it past that age tried to take care of himself as a diabetic and didn't make it. Couldn't afford to keep up. And we know that people cut their dosage in half, right. They skip a day, and this is very, very unhealthy. And so we need to get a grip on these costs. And the Congress did take a step.
Right.
And passed legislation, unfortunately doesn't cover absolutely everyone, but legislation that said that insulin would cost no more than $35 a month for most people. Didn't cover people who are uninsured.
Right.
I'm sorry about that. $35 a month, still not super cheap for people who are really fixed incomes, but much better.
Right.
And you know, Americans pay about 10 times more for insulin than people around the world. You know, and we've talked many times in the past, Peter, how we have to get a grip on big pharma, the greed that we see, the prices that we see, and the fact that generally on pharmaceuticals, Americans pay 2 to 3 times more for the exact same
right.
drugs than people around the world.
And I think I've heard you say this, that the drug hasn't changed much over the years, but the only thing that's changed is the price.
You got it.
Yeah.